Hi, I'm Tobias Bruner, and welcome to Where Are They Now? On tonight's special, we're going to talk with everyone in the cast on how to kill a mockingbird and find out where are they now. Will there be blood? Will there be love? We'll have to find out today. Please welcome our special guest, Jem Finch. Jem Finch, son of Atticus Finch, I think wants to go to the NFL soon. They got a contract for him soon, but he hasn't taken it just yet because he's looking for colleges out there. I heard he's going to Dartmouth, maybe. And don't forget about his wonderful father, Atticus Finch. We got Atticus Finch. He's part of the Tom Robinson trials, and he's a handsome devil. Ooh. Yeah, very handsome, very sexy. Now, unfortunately, Arthur Bradley was nowhere to be found. We don't know where he is right now. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much for having us on your show. Thank you.
Thank you for coming along. Thank you.
I do apologize. You see, as coming with my old age comes with many health problems, including heart medication. So I do apologize, but thank you for having me on the show.
No, it's greatly appreciated. Sincerely, thank you. Well, thank you guys for coming along here. So tell me, Atticus, right? How is the history like in Macomb for you guys?
Well, that's a very interesting story. Well, I'm glad you asked. Being a lawyer in Macomb was a very interesting career. While the job itself was entertaining, it was the people who made it fun. I can remember getting paid multiple occasions by Mr. Cunningham by hickory nuts, or just seeing Miss Maudie or Miss Stephanie with their fruitcakes. It's absolutely scrumptious. But again, it wasn't the job itself that entitled it to so much entertainment, as much as it was the people in Macomb itself. However, while being a lawyer was entertaining, I found it to be intellectual, it also came with a price. It was very hard work, especially when it came to the Tom Robinson trial. You see, many people had a hatred for people of Tom Robinson's kind, if you understand what I mean by this. And I tried to defend him as best as I could. But unfortunately, the people of Macomb found that to be not the way it should have gone. So unfortunately, things did not go our way, and unfortunately, Tom Robinson was killed. Yes, thank you, Jen. Thank you. But you know, we fight hard. We fight hard. We really do. And as a lawyer, you have to accept your defeats. You have to accept your victories, and you have to accept your defeats, and keep moving forward. We fought for justice for Tom the best we could. And this is not only, I think this case was special to me for a multitude of reasons. One, because of Tom's standards. For a crime I believe he did not commit. And once everybody thought he did and committed, mainly not even based off the actual logical steps behind it, but possibly the race of himself. But enough about the trial. Growing up as a single father was no easy task too. Once Jem and Scout's mother passed away, unfortunately, I found myself at a burden, with a hole in my life to fill, a hole which I still yet do not feel I have fulfilled. That's why I've asked their Aunt Alexandria to stop in for the summer to help them while the trial was going on, so my time and energy was focused on both my children and the trial itself.
Yes. As my father was saying, the Tom Robinson trial really affected my childhood. I didn't get to see Atticus as much as I nearly wanted to. And I'm sorry, I apologize, Scout's not here. My sister, she's in New York. She moved there 20 years ago. So
We wish the best for her.
Yeah,
she's doing great.
She's lovely. I keep switching out. What touching, powerful stuff. But anyway, what motivated you during the trials?
It's funny you asked that. Motivation. Well, for me, it's equality. You see, in Macomb especially, not everybody was treated with the equality and rights and respect that every man deserves. And I truly believe that it is this injustice, this sense of equality that people should fight for. And that is the reason I became a lawyer, to help those in need, to help those who do not have a chance themselves, to help those who are not equal to others just because of their race or their money or some other non-reasonable reason behind this. And so that is the reason behind motivation, to fight for equality of those with injustice. I also must say the children in my life, both Jem and Scout, were a huge motivation to me as well. Being a single parent was not an easy task, especially once their mother passed. She rest in peace. But it was important in my life, as it taught me valuable life lessons. Teaching people who were seeing the world for the first times in their eyes in their life, teaching how the world really worked. And this was hard because, as many of us may know, the world, it's not a good place. It's unfair. There's a lot of bad things. And so trying to teach as a children who had such a positive, young, mindful outlook on life, in a way was painful to shatter this dream of perfection and sunshine and happiness that they had with what the world was like. But it was what motivated me to become the best father I could for them and to become the best lawyer I could.
That was truly powerful. Absolutely superb. Now, Jem, tell us about your motivations.
Thank you. So back on my motivation, that night back in Macomb, that really sparked something in me, and I don't know if it was as much the incident, that resulted in my broken arm, and Bob Ewell, or if it was the fact that I woke up after being because I was unconscious after that event for quite a while, and I don't know if it was as much of that, the incident itself, or me not knowing who saved me. I still never met the man. Arthur, I was very excited to hear that Arthur Rowdy was going to be on this show tonight with us,
But yeah, when like you said, when Jem awoke, by the time he was awakened,
he was gone.
Arthur had returned back to his home.
I've never seen. I was there for around 5 years, maybe 10 years after, and I've never seen Arthur again.
If it weren't for Arthur's courteous actions, my son here, Jem,
he saved me.
He would probably be dead by Bob Ewell.
He saved me in Scout's life.
He did. He absolutely did. We can't thank without him. We were so pleased to hear he was actually coming on the show tonight to thank him, but unfortunately, he has not.
If you could say a message to the millions of people watching right now, what would that message be?
Well, if I could tell the millions of people watching at home one thing, I think that would be, whether you like it or not, everybody comes from the same place. Everybody's much more equal than you might want to think. And because of this equality, you have the desire and opportunity to achieve great things in your life if you desire to do so. And it is this possibility of opportunity that is why everybody should be treated with the highest respect and equality. Because we all, no matter where you come from, no matter who you are, have the possibility, and if desired, chance to achieve truly great and wonderful things in life. That is my message.
Atticus Finch is in the closet.
I said, who said that?
It's not
Who
worth
said
it.
that? No, I'm the best lawyer in Macomb. So stop filming me. Get this mic. I said I was the best sharpshooter in Macomb. You want to see cards? I show you red, white, and blue. I show you red, white, and blue.
Sir, sit down. Sit down. It's okay.
Sorry, the heart
meds.
medication I take for my older age, it started to affect my mind.
apologize.
You see, in my younger days, I was very calm-minded. You see, when Bob Ewell spit directly in my face, not a single thing, but like I said, the medication, the old age, starts to make me a bit senile. Anyway, Jem.
This is Oxycontin.
Jem, you're talking about your message to the world.
I have to say that doesn't matter who you are, if you have an amazing father, like that was like your 18th today, father. It was okay. Doesn't matter what kind of father you have. It matters what kind of person you will become. I had the most amazing father, Atticus Finch, but I strive to become my own person, and that's how we are here today. That is all.
Now, rumor is, Atticus, you were a sharpshooter back in your day.
Well, yes, indeed. Actually, if you don't mind, I actually brought a little piece with me. Here, check this sucker out.
Oh,
yeah!
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah! My little Black Betty, I call her.
Atticus.
Well, you see,
God,
I
no.
don't let my past cloud my future. You see, I'm a pacifist now. I mean, I'll show you. Look at this. Oh, she's loaded. Oh, that's my bad. Like I said, this heart medication, it really got shots to get to my mind. That was my bad. I did not know she was loaded. Like I said, in my old days, I was clean as a whistle, but now this heart medication making me go a little senile now. I'm 80 years old. It's been 30 years since the book took place.
All right, let's...
You want me to shoot an apple off your head?
No, it's all right.
No, she wants me to shoot an apple off his head.
No,
No,
it's
All
okay.
right.
It's okay.
All right.
All right.
Let me know if you want me to shoot an apple off your head.
I will.
I don't even think your left eye works anymore.
Okay, just because the stroke happened doesn't mean I can't use a gun.
Well,
I think it's important to clarify, in my old days when I was a lawyer, whatever that means, I was professional.
well, now, Jem, tell us about that, the night that you broke your arm.
It was really all a blur, really. All I remember is coming back from school with Scout after she had misplaced her Halloween costume, which I must say was horrible.
Yeah. All right. Coming in live with you guys, Boo Radley was able to make it to the set today. All right, we got Boo Radley. I don't know where he snuck in his set. Apparently, he wasn't originally going to come. We thought he was in Alabama, but he stabbed 10 of our guards to get here. He's walking. Okay, I can see my guy flagging him down. Boo Radley, everybody. Now, tell me, Arthur, right?
Yes.
You saved little old Jam's life, right?
I suppose I may have. It was a dark-ish night. I saw them walking down the trail near my house, and there was a man following them, Mr. Yule. It didn't really strike me as weird, but when I looked again, I could only see Jem, and he was laying down on the side of the trail. And I stepped outside, and I think I might have stepped on a branch or something. I think I alerted Mr. Yule, and he tripped and fell while trying to run away, and he landed on his own knife, apparently. Truly an unfortunate situation, but I believe that he was going to use that knife against Jem and his sister.
Absolutely harrowing tale.
All right, so tell me, Mr. Boo Radley, Mr. Yulee, right?
Yeah.
They say that he fell on his knife, right?
That's what I've been told, sir.
Yeah. Well, autopsy shows that he was stabbed 37 times in the torso.
37 is a lot of times to fall, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, hypothetically, if I were to attack someone with a knife,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think 37 is
Is it
an
a knife?
absurd number. I mean, with a blade like this, you could get the job done 5 or 6. I mean, even 1 or 2 if you're willing to let them.
Yeah.
Let nature take its course. But what you need to consider, right, is where the blade is making entry and how deep you're going. Now, I really think it's important to note that 37, such an absurd amount, had to be a novice, a rookie. Are you calling me a rookie, sir?
I'm not.
Are you calling me a rookie or a murderer, sir?
I'm not calling.
Or
you
are we
anything.
calling a dead man clumsy?
Well, dead man clumsy seems fine to me.
Glad you're such an agreeable man.
Now, hostess, Mr. Bruno,
Yeah.
please don't make such claims to Mr. Allen. I mean, he saved my son's life here. I think we better treat him with some respect. He may be what you may call different from the rest of the world, as he's decided to stay indoors, but that is perfectly his choice. Why it is his choice?
Different.
I
He
do not know.
smells different.
He has a knife.
I think the important thing to remember here is that we treat him with respect. He has the same. He's the same as one of us. The fact that he chooses to stay indoors for his reason, whatever that reason may be, that's his personal choice.
I was prone to staying home for a long time. When I was young, there were very, very baseless accusations being spread that I had stabbed my father in the leg. It's something I personally would never do. I would never hurt another man. Doing so would be like killing a mockingbird.
Is it like really hot in here? Never mind. Sorry. Continue.
It was just so I could never bring myself to hurt another human being.
See what I mean? He chooses to stay indoors, and that is his choice. His choice. The rumors around him stabbing his father, I'm sure, are nonsensical.
I guess I didn't look at it that way.
But hypothetically, if I were to stab my father,
Okay.
I wouldn't aim for the legs. Let's move on.
So tell us, Boo Radley, why do you stay indoors so often?
From a young age, there were rumors. Rumors I'd stabbed my father in the legs. That I was some sort of animal, some kind of monster that lived in this home. That I was chained up in the courthouse. I have never been in such a place, not once. Definitely never been there. Actually, while I was indoors all my life, I got to witness Jem grow up with his younger sister. I saw you. Every day when you would walk past my house, I saw you. The day where you tried to come into my yard and your pants got caught and they tore and you had to abandon your pants. I was the one who mended them, and it was a pleasure watching you and your sister grow up. It really was. But hypothetically, if I were to have stabbed my father or Mr. Yule or anyone who I
Which he didn't.
stabbing, which I did not, let the record show, I believe it would have looked something like this. A little bit of a
Get this out!
My heart! Stop! My heart medication!
Jesus!
My heart medication!
Get it out! Get it out! Next time on Where Are They? We will be seeing this young Harvard graduate, Robert J. Oppenheimer, next week. We'll see you then, City. Love ya.
Did you know you had rights? The First Amendment says you do. Call 1-800-267-414-940-9508. That's at Saul Goodman, Atticus Finch Law.com for your rights.